Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is Ten of Stones, Home. This card just dropped off yesterday, now it's back. All right, so, as I've talked about before, home is where the heart is. Home is also where that community is, all right, in which you reside. It's also your friends, family, co-workers. We all have a home. It's also that final resting place for us, as I talked about, a week ago. What do all three of those have in common? It's that security, stability, and affection. And I find it interesting that, when I meditated, when this card came up, I meditated on it again today. It's, here we had this reunion and we're going home. All right. Maybe that reunion was joyful. It was, because he had the Three of Vessels come up, right? And, you start thinking about the love and affection that you have at home. Whether that's with your significant other, revisiting, what that home is, to where, maybe her parents or your parents or his parents, of where it's at. Maybe it's your own home. The ability to enjoy that, with your loved one, with your family. There's security, stability, and affection there, Home is, to me, home is where you lay your head down. If you're traveling, as I said the other day, it could be in a tent. No great mural today behind me, but, still a beautiful backdrop, all right? Over the years, home and family has changed. Everybody goes their separate ways. But you know what? When we all come back together, there's still home. It's always a place to go back to, whether it's your childhood home or whether it's your permanent home or, a home away from home. And that's something that, you could take with you your whole life. And sometimes home can be just, you feel comfortable someplace. Maybe it's a past life that guided you, into, another country, and you just felt at home there. You just, you feel like you've been there before. All right. Home, like here, as you're looking out, maybe that's a wish. Maybe that's a hope. Maybe that's a dream. And some of you, that's the journey that you're on right now. Okay. Now, as I look at the rest of the cards, you transitioned. Actually, it was the Hooded Man yesterday, which I don't have up there. But, the Hooded Man had you go back and look at what was going on. Maybe you've been home now for a week, and you've had some, you've been able to reflect inside, and you said, you know what? It's good to be home. Okay. But maybe it's time to move now. Maybe it's time to move on. All right. Maybe that's what that transition card is sitting there for. That's Six of Arrows, transition. Maybe it's time to sail in different waters. Find another home to be in. The Page of Arrows is asking you, what do you need to learn to overcome? What do you need to overcome as you're moving from one home to the next? How can that Page of Arrows and that Hooded Man help you move forward? Still a lot of joy out there, as you've got that Three of Vessels. As you still got that Three of Vessels sitting out there. The Archer, keeping your sights on the goal, staying true to your mark, breathing easily, taking that deep breath, holding it, rest in your mind, rest in your soul. The Mirror, looking within, looking at those deepest fears that has you. That's been leading you here this week. It's having those fears looked at within. The Hooded Man, sees them. He's saying, what are you going to do about it? And then, then you've got that, I think the Page of Vessels actually dropped off, but, here it is. Obviously there's a message there. That page wants you to, where do you need to let your feelings show while you're at home? Where do you need to let your feelings show with that love and affection that's out there? For that Ten of Stones home. So that's a Wildwood Tarot card of the day. Ten of Stones, home. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Share it with others. And leave your comments down below. This is D for the Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Stay safe, everybody.